Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now. Listen up, because what's happening right now could be one of the most seismic shifts in the NFC North in recent memory. Rumor has it that the Dallas Cowboys, currently sitting at a disappointing 4-11 record in 2025, are eyeing a major overhaul. After a tough season marked by Prescott's struggles, with a QBR of only 82.1 and a defense leaking an average of 29 points per game, the Cowboys are apparently willing to shake things up in a big way. The buzz is that Dallas is considering trading CeeDee Lamb, yes, the explosive wide receiver who's been one of their brightest spots, in a blockbuster deal that could see him heading straight to the Chicago Bears. This isn't just any trade rumor. It's being whispered as a potential game changer, a move that could define the NFC North's landscape for years to come. Now let's get into the details, because if this deal goes through, it's going to shake the division to its core. The Cowboys, in a rebuild mode after a tough season, are believed to be open to trading Lamb for multiple first-round picks. The reasoning? Well, Dallas might be looking to free up about $30 million in cap space, which they can then dedicate to bolstering their offensive line, an area that's been a real problem this season with 24 sacks surrendered. Plus, trading Lamb would open up some much-needed cap room to potentially sign other key players or make additional moves in free agency. But the real story here is what Lamb brings to the table and how he could transform the Bears' offense if he lands in Chicago. CeeDee Lamb, folks, is a route-running phenom with elite precision. His 2025 stats are nothing short of eye-popping. 98 receptions for 350 yards and 11 touchdowns. That's an average of 13. 8 yards per catch and 4 yards after catch per PFF, with a grade of 91. 2. His efficiency is off the charts, plus 0.32 EPA per target, a contested catch win rate of 59%, and a separation rate of 68%. These numbers aren't just impressive, they're elite. Lamb's career totals now stand at over 200 yards and 52 touchdowns, with a PFF grade of 90. When he's shown no signs of injury in 2025, after battling a calf injury in 2024, and he's proven to be a dynamic playmaker who can turn any play into a big gain, especially after the catch. Think about what that means for the Bears. With Justin Fields at quarterback, adding a receiver of Lamb's caliber could be a game-changer. His explosiveness after the catch, which has increased by 23%, perfectly complements Darnell Mooney, who boasts an 88.7 PFF grade and over 200 yards receiving this season. Lamb's addition could elevate the Bears' offense to new heights, pushing their projected yardage gain by around 300 yards per season. It would significantly improve their short yardage efficiency, boosting Justin Fields' QBR from an already solid 92.4 to potentially over 98, and increasing EPA on short plays by 20%. That kind of upgrade would make the Bears not just a playoff contender, but a serious Super Bowl threat. But it's not just about the stats. The psychological impact on the team and the division could be immense. Without Lamb, the Cowboys' offense drops by approximately 22% in efficiency, which is a huge blow for a team that's been struggling to find consistency. Meanwhile, the NFC East remains chaotic, with the Eagles maintaining an impressive 12-3 record and the division as a whole ripe for upheaval. Chicago's front office is reportedly speeding up their plans, knowing that a deal like this could cement their resurgence. The potential move could also mean a boost for players like DJ Moore, who's already having a solid season with an 88.7 PFF grade and over 200 yards receiving. His chemistry with Fields could reach new levels with the addition of a receiver like Lamb, who can stretch the field and create mismatches all over the field. Now, let's talk about what this could mean for the upcoming NFL trade deadline, which is just around the corner on November 4th. The clock is ticking, and the Bears are clearly positioning themselves as major players. The trade for Lamb, if it happens, would be a clear statement that Chicago is all in on making a deep playoff run this season. It would also send a message to the rest of the league that the Bears are serious about competing now, not just building for the future. The division could see a radical shift in power, especially if the Bears can leverage their draft picks effectively to bolster other key areas of the roster. The NFC North is already one of the most competitive divisions in football, with the Lions, Vikings, and Packers all fighting for supremacy. But a move for Lamb could tilt the scales significantly in Chicago's favor. And let's not forget the historical context. The Bears have been patiently rebuilding, focusing on their defense and developing Justin Fields as their franchise quarterback. But the addition of a star receiver like Lamb would perfectly complement that strategy, giving Fields the weapon he needs to unlock his full potential and lead the Bears into a new era of success. The team's recent draft picks and strategic signings have laid a solid foundation, but a move like this could elevate the roster from good to great almost overnight. It's the kind of bold move that fans have been waiting for, a statement that the Bears are ready to compete at the highest level. Looking at the bigger picture, the NFC North could be in for a shake-up. The Lions have been impressive, but they're still young and developing. The Vikings, with Kirk Cousins, are always dangerous but inconsistent. The Packers are rebuilding after a rough season. If the Bears land Lamb, their offense becomes a true nightmare for defenses, and their chances of overtaking divisional rivals skyrocket. It's a move that would energize the fan base, amplify expectations, and put the league on notice that Chicago is back in the playoff hunt with a vengeance. Now, of course, such a deal isn't without its risks. Trading for a star receiver always comes with questions: injury risk, chemistry, fitting into the scheme. But if there's one thing Bears fans know, it's that sometimes you have to take bold steps to reach the top. The front office has shown a willingness to make aggressive moves before, and this could be their biggest yet. The potential payoff: a dynamic, explosive offense that can compete with the best in the league, and a defense that can tighten up and support them as they chase that elusive Super Bowl ring. In the end, all eyes are on the Cowboys and the Bears as the deadline approaches. If this trade for Lamb happens, it won't just be a win for Chicago. It could be the spark that ignites a new era of dominance in the NFC North. The Bears have the talent, the quarterback, and now possibly the star receiver to make a real push. The next few weeks will be crucial, and fans need to stay tuned because this story is far from over. The NFL is unpredictable, and sometimes a single trade can change the entire division. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news.